It's a beautiful morning. I am up with the clock. Got a flight to catch. Got to make the world rock. My watch is here, my cap is here. Here is my luggage. My goal is near. Horizons, morning flight. It feels so good, it feels so right. World, here I come on. Horizons, morning flight. Horizons, morning flight.
Good morning and welcome to Horizons Morning Flight with me, Pamela. First tell me, don't I look very colorful today? Of course. This outfit is actually Swiss outfit. Come on, Swiss Airlines, and that too during 1970. Can you beat that? Oh my god, so colorful and so trendy. Of course, aviation means fashion, glamour, and all trendy things happening around the world. If you're in the aviation industry, you're actually in the glamour industry in a way. Yeah? To confirm with that, I'll check with Capt.Satabdi Chatterjee. Good morning, Captain Chatterjee. To start with, the first question I would like to ask you that apart from the regular training session which happens in the academy, apart from that, there's any kind of exercise which happens, which you do with your students on a regular basis?
Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of things, Pamela, which we teach our students because, just now you told that aviation means glamour, aviation means, just a dream and something like that. And at the same time, aviation means professionalism. So, creating the professionalism is a very important thing which we believe. And for that, we just give training our students on the subjects, we just give them tips, regular tips for the mock interviews, to write proper CVs, to maintain a proper lifestyle for themselves. So we do regularly. And at the same time, which is very important, we just make them understand. Because we all are human beings. All of us, we have the negative points. But the successful people are those who know how to hide their negative points and promote their positive points. That is the art. And that art we teach our students.
What exactly happens during the training session?
I just told you, like Horizon Aviation Academy is the only aviation academy in India. We provide all aviation job-oriented courses under one roof. We give training on air hostess, flight purser, ground crew, ground hostess, flight operational officers, and the pilot's ground classes. Just for an example, that's why our modules are different for the different courses. Hence, we have different courses. So for that, just for an example, for our air hostess course, that we cover all the aviation knowledge. We cover the basic grooming, the communication skill. For that, we have a tie-up with British Council also. We have a tie-up with the computerized reservation system for Galileo, which is basically for the air ticketing and all. So we do classes on the French language, special cabin crew classes, aeromedicines. We do mock interviews, exclusive interviews. We give them the in-flight exposure. We provide them practical exposure with all modern aviation equipments and live engine aeroplanes, and a lot of things are there. And for that, one thing I must tell you that when we teach them about the aviation subject, we just use this kind of props for them. And just now I told you about the professionalism.
Like the belts and all.
Yeah, and when they use this kind of thing, so this professionalism, they just got the idea what kind of things they have to actually do at the time of their job and all. So that we just try to, because what we believe, because we believe that knowledge develops confidence. And for that, we just try to give a proper knowledge for the subjects for our students.
So I must say the students who are studying with Horizon Aviation Academy are really lucky. So if you want to see the whole world, if you want to fly, then you need to fasten your seat belts and join us on board for our meditation classes with our director. He's also our director, Capt.Satabdi, for our meditation classes. And even for the classroom session, our touchdown classroom session. So you dare not miss that, because you need to conquer the whole world.
बच्चों क्या बात है, आज आपका एक सहपाठी अनुपस्थित है, पता नहीं। देखिए आज हमारा एक इतना महत्वपूर्ण क्लास।
मैं कम इन?
यस।
एक्चुअली सॉरी सर, आई एम लेट। अभी मेरा अलार्म बजा था लेकिन मैं उठ नहीं
पाए। ये तो हमेशा होता रहता है, आप बैठिए। आपके साथ ये हमेशा घट रहा है, बैठिए।
थैंक यू सर।
देखो बच्चों, आज आपके सामने हमारा विषय अपने आप आ गया। विषय जिंदगी में खोजना नहीं पड़ता, विषय अपने आप उपस्थित होता है। आपका सहपाठी कह रहा है कि मैं घड़ी का अलार्म दिया, अलार्म बजा, लेकिन मैं चाहकर भी उठ नहीं पाया। इसे कहते हैं मैनुअल। याद रखिए, जिंदगी में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट, महत्वपूर्ण एक ऐसी बात जिसको मैनुअल कहते हैं। आप जब भी कहीं भी जाते हैं, कुछ करते हैं या जो भी किताब पढ़ते हैं, दैनंदिन जो भी काम आप करते हैं, इसका एक मैनुअल होता है। आप अगर हिंदुस्तान के सफल इंसानों के बारे में जानेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा हर व्यक्ति का एक मैनुअल होता है। मैनुअल मतलब आप कब उठेंगे, कब जागेंगे, कब आपका दैनंदिन जो दिनचर्या है इसको पूर्ण करेंगे। बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बात है दिनचर्या को पूर्ण करना सही टाइम पर। दिनचर्या को पूर्ण करना सही टाइम पर बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बात है। जिसने इसको कर लिया, समय उसके हाथ में। देखिए, मैनुअल आपके समय का खपत है, समय को बचाता है, आपको वक्त देता है अपने काम को दैनंदिन जीवन में सही ढंग से करने के लिए। क्यों?
सही।
तो इसी तरह हम ये चाहते हैं कि आपका मैनुअल सही हो। मैनुअल को करने के लिए आपको सबसे पहले सोचना पड़ेगा कि मेरा दिनचर्या क्या है। एक दिन, जैसे कल आप क्या करेंगे, वह आज सोने के पहले आपको सोच लेना है। जिंदगी का एक बहुत बड़ा बात है ये। एक बात और याद रखिए, किसी बड़े सज्जन ने कहा है, इसमें दो बातें, एक खिलवाड़ और एक उपेक्षा। जिसने समय की उपेक्षा किया, जिसने समय की उपेक्षा किया, वह कुछ तो सक्सेस रहा आंशिक रूप से, लेकिन जिसने समय के साथ खिलवाड़ किया, समय ने उसे तबाह कर दिया। आप जो गिने हुए 100 में, हजारों में, 10,000 में 2 आदमियों को सक्सेस देखते हैं, इन्होंने समय का पालन किया, अपने जीवन का मैनुअल सही किया। इसीलिए आपको अपना मैनुअल को ठीक करना होगा। बच्चों, आज आपके सामने आपका सहपाठी ने क्या प्रमाणित किया, आप इसे क्या लेंगे?
सर, मेरा एक प्रश्न है। प्रश्न, जब मैं यहाँ पे आया तो आप बैठने के बाद आपने पूछा मुझसे कि खिलवाड़ उपेक्षा, जो आज जो मैंने किया तो वो क्या था, ये खिलवाड़ या उपेक्षा?
बच्चों और दर्शकगण, उदाहरण आपके सामने है। हमने आपको बताया कि जो व्यक्ति उपेक्षा करता है समय के साथ, समय उसे कुछ तो देता है, लेकिन उपयुक्त जगह पे उसे कभी नहीं बैठाता। जीवन तो हर कोई जीता है। आज जो तुमने किया है वो वास्तव में समय के साथ उपेक्षा किया है। खिलवाड़ तब होता अगर आज तुम यहाँ उपस्थित नहीं होते तो तुमने समय के साथ खिलवाड़ किया। खिलवाड़ करने का एक अपराध है, उपेक्षा करना लापरवाही का परिचय है। तुमने जो मुझसे कहा था इसी दरमियान कि मैं घंटी बजता है और मैं जाग नहीं पाता हूँ, ये लापरवाही है। तुमने समय के साथ उपेक्षा कर दिया। समय के साथ खिलवाड़ तब होता है जब एकदम तुमने उस चीज को अपने दिलो दिमाग से निकाल दिया। जैसे उदाहरण स्वरूप, किसी व्यक्ति से तुम्हारी मुलाकात का समय तय हुआ। जानते हो, एक मुलाकात इंसान को सर्वोपरि बना सकता है। कब तुम्हारी किस्मत में किसका दखल हो जाए, यह ऊपर वाला छोड़कर कोई नहीं जानता। इसीलिए जब भी कोई मुलाकात होती है, इसे वरदान समझा करो, अपने मैनुअल में उसको समावेश करो और सही टाइम का मेंटेन करो। अगर तुम्हें 10 बजे बुलाया है तो तुम ठीक 10 बजे जाओ, यह है मैनुअल। अगर तुम्हें 10 बजे बुलाया, तुमने 11 बजे गया, तो तुमने इसकी उपेक्षा किया। उस व्यक्ति के मन में लगेगा कि इस सज्जन ने आया तो सही, लेकिन मेरे वक्त का उपेक्षा किया। उसने वो समय को अपने ऊपर ले लेगा। अगर तुम बिफोर पहुंचते हो 2 मिनट, तो वह व्यक्ति यह समझेगा, अरे वाह क्या सज्जन आदमी है, इसने समय का पूरा ख्याल रखा। सफलता की चाबी काठी में ये मैनुअल और ये समय एक बहुत बड़ा अर्थ रखता है। इसीलिए बच्चों, हम चाहेंगे कि तुम सभी लोग अपने जीवन में एक मैनुअल तैयार करो। ये मेरा दावा है, अगर तुमने मैनुअल को सही ढंग से किया, वक्त के तकाजा को समझा और वक्त के साथ कदम चला चला कर तुम बढ़े, तो तुम अपने इस एविएशन की दुनिया में सक्सेसफुल बनोगे और एक के बाद एक कदम चलते जाओगे। याद रखो, एविएशन का सबसे बड़ा जो बात है वो है अपना समय। एविएशन में समय का कांटा हर पल एक व्यक्ति नहीं, कई व्यक्ति गिनती में रखते हैं। ये तुम्हारी शुरुआत है, तुम्हारा निर्माण है, तुम्हारा चरित्र गठन है। इसी में तुम्हें अपना पूरा मनोयोग और पूरा ध्यान देना है। बच्चों, हम आशा रखते हैं कि आज के पश्चात तुम सभी और विशेष करके तुम मैनुअल को पूरे दम से मानोगे, करोगे। मानना बड़ी बात नहीं है, करना उससे बड़ी बात है।
नहीं सर, आज मुझे एक बात बहुत अच्छी तरह से समझ में आ गया कि लाइफ का सबसे बड़ा जो चीज़ होता है वो मैनुअल। तो वही मैं अगले बार से मैं कोशिश करूँगी करने के लिए। ठीक,
वाह, मुझे लगता है कि हम सफल हो गए। दर्शकगण, आज हमारे बच्चों के साथ आप सभी इस मैनुअल को माना करिए। याद रखिए, उम्र का कोई तकाजा नहीं है। हर उम्र में आपने अगर सुधार वहीं से शुरू किया तो जिंदगी की शुरुआत वहीं से मानी जाती है। मैनुअल आपके जीवन में अब खुल गया है। हम उम्मीद रखते हैं कि आज के पश्चात हमारे बच्चे और आप सभी मैनुअल का पालन करेंगे।
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, good morning. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Today, I'll be doing something very interesting. Okay? Guess what?
You
Guess.
tell us.
Sorry?
You tell us.
No, you have to do your guessing.
Blooming again.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Huh? 9/11?
Hijack.
Well, today we'll be discussing about hijacking. Scary?
Little bit.
Little bit? Excuse me. If I'm on the board and if there's a hijacking, I'll be.
It sounds nice now. Very
It's
interesting.
good, but well, I can express my feelings, so I have to tell you, be brave.
Yeah.
And today I'll be teaching you, or I'll be suggesting things that you should do when you are in such a distress. Okay? Now, can you suggest? I mean, what do you exactly you need to do when you are hijacked? You have to be a moderator. You have seen debates, you have seen X party fighting with Y, and you have to moderate. No, I understand your thing, I understand your thing, and you have to be a moderator. Here also, when you have a hijacker on board, you have to act as a moderator between the passengers and the hijacker. Remember one thing, to you, to us, it sounds very scary to realize that you are hijacked. But hijackers are under double stress because maybe they are one or two or whatever. They may be single, they may be in a team. Okay? So they are stressed out. They are against the government, they are against so many things, and you have to baby handle and mollycoddle. I mean, you have to be soft to the hijackers so that they don't do something which is unwanted. Okay? Now, how to tackle such a situation? Number one, when you are talking to a hijacker, make sure that you don't stand up, you don't look down on him. You make sure that if he's sitting, make sure you bend down to have eye contact in the same level and then talk. Number two, don't ever put your hands in your pocket or on your bag. You know why? Because they are always suffering from a complex. Moment you hide your hands, they might think that you are taking out an arm or a weapon or whatever, which they might not like. So they, it might aggravate the situation. So make sure you're open. And the main thing is you have to be a bridge between the hijacker and the passengers.
How would I understand? They have some team or they are single-handed?
Well, they will always claim that they're in a team. How do you understand? Well, one way would be they will be asking, this is always, hijacking is always done in long flights, or they detour and take you somewhere else and things like that. So in that case, for a longer time, whenever they will be asking for drinks, give them water or maybe juice like that, so that you force him to use the, yes.
Again and again.
You know why? What's the logic behind it? Can you tell me what's the logic behind it? If he's alone, he would not like to go to the loo, because in that case, there is nobody to hold the fort.
Right.
Okay.
The logic, the simple logic, okay? So try to persuade him to use and go to nature's call so that you can make out that if he's alone, he would be very reluctant in visiting the loo. So you got your answer, right?
Yeah.
And Sujoy, that was one of the points, okay? The other point would be whenever you come to know that your plane is hijacked, the hijackers will try to change all the passengers' seats, the allotted seats, what has been given to each of the passengers. They will try to change it.
Why?
Can you tell me? Yeah. Why? Can you answer him, Moshimi? No. Do we know about that? What unity we stand divided before? If I'm with 5 friends, like 3 of you and me are flying, do you think I'll be scared of the hijackers? No way. Now if I'm asked to sit somewhere else and then you guys are gone, then well, I'm scared. So that is what exactly happens, and that is their psychology, that if you're in with your team members or with your family or whatever, then what happens, you're bonded and you feel more strong than what you actually are. Okay, but if you are asked to sit here and there and here and there, then your question about whether you can understand whether the hijacker is alone or not, then again you can also make out from here. How? Can you tell me how? If you're a friend of the hijacker, you would not listen to him. Okay. People who are not moving or reluctant in shifting their seats, maybe it's that they are in the team. Okay, so this is also another point by which you can make out that the hijackers are whether they are in a team or not,
Single or
yeah. And at the same time, you also have to coax and educate your passengers to listen to them. Otherwise, they will become more hostile. There would be more accidents in the flight, or because they themselves are suffering from a complex, and you wouldn't like to aggravate that complex so that they take steps which should not be taken.
okay.
So this is how you usually handle hijackers, though it is not welcome, but if it happens, this is how you should handle. Any questions?
Yes, ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, Moshimi, tell me.
In this situation, how can we manage the passenger and their children? How?
Well, Moshimi, you have to educate them. You have to let them know that this is a situation, a crisis. You have to make the passengers understand that everybody is going through the crisis, and if you are disobedient or if you are not listening to whatever they are instructing you, that would aggravate and make the situation worse and not good. There we have read in papers, we have seen that so many accidents have happened because of all this. So this is how you have to, that is where your caliber lies, that you have to handle them, and then maybe you have to babysit your passengers. I think that is most important, because everybody will lose their logic then. When you're in crisis, you stop thinking logically, You cannot think logically, I understand, but you are the one who will have to babysit all your passengers to, guide them the right way to overcome this crisis. So, did you enjoy the class?
Yes, ma'am.
We did.
Now, do you think you can handle the situation better?
Yeah.
Huh? You're still scared?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
For further professional assistance, please contact Horizon Aviation Academy, 36 Hindustan Park, Kolkata 700029. Email ID captain_Satabdi@yahoo.co.in. Phone 033 2465 8746, 033 4008 6542, mobile 098307 53441.